Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Marshall here with Word Boost. Hey, little sister. And I got a few questions and topics, some really good ones. Woo, you guys are putting out some challenging stuff there. And so I decided to start with this question, which I think is pretty relatable and very relevant in the World Wide Web era. All right, so it was, I like wearing sexy clothes. Okay, I ain't mad at you. But the question is this wrong as a Christian? And so what I would say is being a Christian is more about your heart and your intentions. Okay. So you really need to be real with your self first and with your intentions on why you want to dress sexy, because God looks at the heart, and being saved means about constantly allowing God to work on your heart without resistance, or that's what it should mean. And why that's important, because I don't want you to get caught up on things that I believe are inferior to the gospel and let it distract you from getting closer to God. Like, oh, if I can't wear my favorite jeans or my favorite shirt, like, I don't know if it's worth being saved. No. None of that matters as much as having a relationship with God. So your first priority should be loving God and seeking God wherever you're at, regardless of what you're wearing. Because you can abide by every religious practice, but if you fail to give God your heart, it's all pointless. There's a relevant verse, I believe. It's Joel 2:13. It says, render your heart and not your garments. And what I get from that is sometimes people are willing to give up things, they're like, oh yeah, I'll give up those clothes, or I'll give up this or that, but they don't want to give God their heart, right? Souls before clothes is God's mentality. All right. And so as you commit to loving God with your heart and your mind, anything that needs to change for your spiritual development that God wants to use for his kingdom and use you for his kingdom, which is going to be amazing. I want you to know that. All right. It will all naturally unfold. All right. Another thing from a personal tip, I am personally for modesty. Now, it doesn't mean I don't like being sexy, right? I am a married woman. Okay. But I've been down that phase where I intentionally wore things to get attention, and it didn't give me the outcome that I wanted, nor did it, help me make the impression about myself that I wanted. And what I've learned is you can tell somebody's intentions on what catches their attention. I'm going to say that again. You can tell someone's intentions on what catches their attention. And so people that want to be around me because I dressed a certain type of way, or I had a certain type of image or style or persona that maybe they felt matched their fly, or made them feel like, oh yeah, look at everybody in my circle's kind of got this like status or look, right? Those connections are fleeting. I'm more than that. I'm more than style. And you are more than that. You are more than style, right? And so you want to be around people who love you for the core of who you are, not for things that can change in an instant, like your clothes, okay? And so I want you to really think about that too, when you're being real with yourself and being real with God in regards to the reason behind why you wear what you wear, all right? In terms of, being sexy, which I don't know what that is defined or what that looks like to you. And then the last thing is you always have to remember that everything you do is sending a message. It's creating a narrative about who you are. And so I always ask myself, for example, with everything I do or what I wear, is it sending the message that I want, all right, to put out about myself? Is this outfit, for example, aligning with my beliefs or who Marshall really is? And if the answer is no, in those instances, I just reconsider what I'm wearing. I just change it up, right? Change up what I'm doing. And the same thing, I want you to ask yourself with anything, not just your clothes, but since the topic we're talking about is clothes, for your heart check, you would say, is what I'm wearing, all right, in alignment with the message I want to put out about myself, about my beliefs, about my relationship, what I stand for? And if those instances, the answer is no, if you're being honest, then maybe you should reconsider what you're wearing. Okay. So that would be my answer to your question. The root of it all is all about your heart and your intentions. It's all a matter of the heart, right? And God will never steer you wrong. If you're real with yourself and you're real with him, always put him first. Okay. Like I said, souls before clothes. And so whether that's if you're dressing a certain type of way is throwing somebody else off, it's not good. But whether it's you being thrown off, right? Because you're so worried about, should I wear this or should I wear that? Is that too much or whatever? And it's getting in the way of your relationship with God. That's not good either. All right. So don't let that distract you. Focus on God, focus on listening to him, and he will steer you in the right direction. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Word Boost. That's the question I'm going to answer today. We have more to come, some great topics, some amazing guests. And remember, Word Boost is little sister. This version is all about, me trying to take anything that I've learned, anything that I've been through, and also bringing on guests that I believe have amazing stories, testimonies, and great wisdom that can truly change your life. Like one word can change your situation, or can shift your mindset and put you on the path that you've always needed to be on. And, as the big sister, so to speak, like I'm in my 30s, pushing 40. Oh God. But it is what it is. If you're younger than me, if you're in your 20s or younger, maybe even your early 30s, and you're like, well, listen, I ain't too old to get wisdom either. I want you to tune in too, because there's something that we can all learn from this. We're always still learning. And if there's a stumbling block that I've come across, I want to be like, hey girl, that's a stumbling block. That's what this is all about. So you can go further, you can go faster, and you can do more, because there's somebody who loves you, who wants to give you what maybe they didn't have, so you don't have to go through what they went through. All right. So tune in every Thursday, 4 p.m. Word Boost. Hey, little sister, with me, Marshall Barwise, and some special guests from time to time. Bye.